As we mentioned, investigators believe the girl's father thought there was an intruder at the house. So we wanted to take a closer look at your rights in a similar situation. News Channel 6's Renetta DeBose spoke with a few legal experts on how all of this could play out in court. She joins us now.
Jenny, it is important to note that no charges have been filed at this point, and this is truly a very sad situation for both families involved. Now, legally, we wanted to know, what does a homeowner in Georgia do when faced with defending his or her home?
He knew that there was a stranger in the house, and he was protecting himself and protecting his family.
The shooting death of 17-year-old Jordan Middleton leaves two Columbia County families in shambles and brings to light how Georgia law protects a homeowner.
Whether inside of the home or not, an individual can use force, can stand their ground and use force without retreating to protect themselves or a third party against a threat or a perceived threat.
We sat down with Matt Taylor, former Richmond County Assistant District Attorney. He tells us the threats can appear a lot of different ways.
A legal entry, a trespass, or something like that. A homeowner can perceive that this person is coming in to offer violence against them, can perceive that they are there to commit a felony, and if they are there to do either of those things, then you can use force against that person.
Taylor stresses a jury must be convinced that the homeowner reasonably believed the entry was made to commit a felony. But Major Steve Morris says Middleton didn't just enter on his own.
Well, he was invited in by the 14-year-old daughter.
Homeowner Derek Fulton put in a written statement that his dog began barking. Attorney Taylor says while that might have happened, a jury would consider the point where Middleton made contact with Fulton and why Fulton did what he felt he had to do.
You know, this event was occurring, roughly 3 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of the evening, in a room that's unoccupied, and then subsequently we find out as the homeowner enters the room, someone essentially springs from the closet. I would think it would go to his reasonable belief that this person was there to do harm or commit a felony.
Now, again, no charges have been filed at this point. Now, I did reach out to Mr. Fulton, and he wants privacy for his family at this time and prayers for both families. Brad?